Budget cars aren't supposed to look like this, and that's exactly why the 2026 Dacia Logan is getting so much attention. It shows up with sharp minds, a fresh light signature, and a stance that makes you do a double take. If you think low cost means low excitement, this car is built to prove you wrong. Stay with me, because the real upgrades are where you touch, drive, and save money every day. This new Logan is a big step up from the simple, no-frill sedans we knew before. Dacia pushed for a bolder shape, a cleaner face, and smarter materials to keep prices in check. You get a modern look without losing the point of a Logan, which is solid value and easy ownership. And the best part is how these changes tie together to make the car feel more grown up without becoming expensive. Here's the problem the Logan had to solve. People want style and tech, but they don't want their monthly costs to explode. Families need space and flexibility, but they also need fuel bills they can live with. Many buyers believe you must choose between looks, features, and price. Dacia's challenge was to break that trade-off and keep the Logan true to its roots. Start with the exterior, because that's where the shift hits you first. The 2026 Dacia Logan wears a more sculpted body with crisp lines and a stronger stance. Up front, the new inverted T light signature gives you an identity you can spot from a distance. Expect LEDs and a grille that leans into Dacia's latest look, likely with the updated logo front and center. The bumpers are reshaped to feel more dynamic, and the whole car reads cleaner and more confident. Dacia is also using smart, cost-effective materials like Starkle to keep prices in check while still looking good. Compared with the old model, this one simply looks more mature and more serious about design. Inside, the focus is practicality with smarter touches. You still get durability, but the layout feels more welcoming and easier to use. The headline feature is the U-clip system, a modular rail and mount idea that lets you attach add-ons like a phone holder, an extra cup holder, or small storage boxes. It's simple, cheap to expand, and it keeps your must-have items exactly where you want them. Cargo space is another win, with an adjustable boot that can flex from about 70 liters to as much as 500 liters depending on how you set it up. That range makes daily errands, family trips, and odd jobs all feel easy. Expect a central touchscreen with a clean menu, pairing well with a tidier dash and tougher textures that still look a notch nicer than before. Power is about smart efficiency, not chasing big numbers. The familiar 1.0-liter TCE 3-cylinder turbo now makes around 100 horsepower, up from about 90, which you will feel in quicker moves around town and on ramps. That bump should smooth out daily driving without hurting your fuel budget. There's also an eco-minded engine choice aimed at stretching every drop, and Dacia is leaning into hybrid options to cut running costs and emissions further. Diesel is likely on the way out in many markets, while petrol and possibly LPG versions will give buyers a mix that fits local prices and rules. Tech is where budget cars used to fall behind, but Logan is closing the gap. A central touchscreen brings Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so your maps, music, and messages are easy to use, and safety tech steps up too, with core driver aids like automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, and blind spot monitoring to help you keep out of trouble. Add Bluetooth, a rear-view camera, and simple navigation, and the car feels ready for everyday life without extra cost bloat. Even the U-clip idea is a kind of low-cost tech because it solves real problems without power-hungry hardware. Here's the key moment. When you add the sharper design, the flexible interior, the more eager 100-horse engine, and the must-have tech, the 2026 Dacia Logan stops being just the cheap choice. It becomes the smart choice that doesn't look or feel like a compromise. That's a big shift for a badge built on value, and it will pull in buyers who never looked at a Logan before. In short, the 2026 Dacia Logan keeps the low-price mindset but throws in style, useful features, and better manners on the road. It's still practical and tough, but now it also looks modern and feels more refined. If you want a car that stretches your money without feeling bare, this is the upgrade you were waiting for.